we got a special guest, Beta Squad's finest, US and UK takeover. Sharky, what's good, my boy?
I'm good, finest. I wouldn't say I'm Beta Squad's finest, but I'm part of Beta Squad.
Getting into, obviously you being here in America, man, one of the things that I always wanted to ask you is, what was the first meeting like for Beta Squad, bro? When did you guys decide to kind of come together and make content?
From the womb, man. Yeah, we're all brothers. We all started making content together early on, like in our journeys. And then we were literally a group before we were even an official group, right? And then we moved in together, and that's when Beta Squad was born. And then ever since then, we haven't looked back. And now I think it's like the coolest thing that we've all done. Everyone's got their own stuff. Like I'm the football guy, Kenny's the boxing guy. Everyone's got their own stuff. But when we come together as Beta Squad, it's like everyone loves that, and it's the biggest thing I've done.
Do you think it's because you guys have the same cultural backgrounds that you guys kind of all come together and just it made sense at that point to come together?
Yeah. Same, more or less similar background, yeah. 3 Somalis, 2 Nigerians, all similar, all same age group. 3 of us, myself, Chunks and AJ, all grew up in the same area, So a lot of that, of course, factor that in. And 3 Arsenal fans, 2 United fans.
And one of the dope things that you guys have been able to do is kind of play those Beta Squad versus AMP matches.
Yes, sir.
So let me ask you, what was your top 3 moments from the first edition that happened over in the UK?
Top 3 moments. Well, I scored.
Yeah.
I scored a free kick, right? About 40 yards out,
Giving Wayne Rooney a run for his money, because I know you saw Wayne Rooney score one the other day, looking a little heavy too.
There we go. Popped it in. So that's got to be my number 1 moment. Another moment would be when Kai missed the penalty.
That was hilarious.
That was amazing.
Yeah, because I feel like everybody was just waiting for him to score. Or see how he could at least kick it.
Yeah.
Because for the American guys, they don't really play footy like that or play soccer like that.
Yeah.
So to see them play and try to kick it is kind of hilarious. But I'm telling you though, the US does have actual ballers.
I know, man. We got to get rid of the stereotype.
For sure,
We have to. Yeah, so my goal, Kai's penalty miss, and when Drewski scored, and he was celebrating for 10 minutes, and then he got disallowed because he was miles offside, and he didn't know the rules. Those are my top 3 moments.
Obviously, you've been doing content for a while now, and you've been able to work with a lot of footballers. What was one player that you were really excited to film with, but it just didn't end up the way that you expected?
Everyone's been great. I've been lucky. I don't have any horror stories or anything. Everyone's been great. The only story I can tell really is one that I was excited to film and it didn't happen. Not that it didn't end up great.
Yeah, give us
and
the deets on that.
That was Thierry Henry, man.
Thierry Henry?
Yeah, it didn't end up happening, right? So, but I got the opportunity a few years ago, Henry, I was told, listen, Henry's doing the filming session day where it's one of them ones where you're going with one brand, but there's 10 brands there, and he's doing media day, he's going from one station to another. I'm sure you know one of those.
But you still getting your time with a legend.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, okay, you got 10 minutes from Henry, blah, blah, blah. Perfect. I'm excited. And then I think basically his team just said, listen, we're cutting it down. So we only want these 5 brands working with them. The one I was working with was one of the ones that got cut. So it didn't happen, right? I didn't get to film with Henry. But that's one that I was really excited about. That didn't happen.
What is one footballer that you would co-host a show with?
Oh, amazing. Current or past?
I'll give you both, man.
Past, bro, I really, really love Jamie Carragher.
Ooh, that's the interesting one.
It's so random, but for me, he's my favorite pundit. And that's because he analyzes the game really well. You could tell he puts effort into it. He researches really well. And he knows what he's talking about. 2, he communicates really well. Even though he's got that Scouse accent. No, but even though he's got that Scouse accent, he tones it down for TV.
Yeah, he
does.
So
it's understandable. And 3, he's hilarious. He's actually funny. He doesn't take himself too seriously. So I feel if I had a show with him, I think we'd bounce off each other really well.
So what about your current player?
Current player, I would love to co-host something with. Oh, good question. It's got to be someone with personality, someone fun, someone that understands content. I would say, because I'm an Arsenal fan, I would say someone like Declan Rice.
Deckers would be good.
Deckers, he's locked in, bro. He's tapped in. If he wasn't a footballer, he'd be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
I feel like he's one of them players. He's that kind of character.
He did a Kick Collector episode with us with Yaya Toure, and it went super viral just because he has the right personality. I think he'd be perfect for content, to be honest.
I think he'd be great. I think Deckers is perfect.
Who's one American celebrity that if you collabed with, it would do numbers in your opinion?
Oh, good question. So it's who's loved here? Who's obviously a lot of people are loved here, but it's just who's...
there's a lot. For example, Kim Kardashian was at...
You gotta be tactical.
You gotta be tactical, though.
I'll be tactical here. Right?
Go ahead.
Now you're Kim locked in. She's locked in.
She's been doing her footy stuff.
When it comes to Arsenal games, she's locked in. I know the wonder.
Who?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Ooh, that'd be
Bro,
an interesting
imagine.
collab.
No, but listen, bro, I went to the Super Bowl this year, right? Obviously, Patriots were playing, Travis Kelce was playing, everything. Taylor Swift was there. Bro, the match became the Taylor Swift match.
Literally,
Super
all the
Bowl,
cameras were on her the whole time.
So imagine she comes to like a football game or something, or like I do a piece of content with her where I'm doing like a football versus music quiz or something. That's going to go super viral. Like Taylor Swift talking about football. Like if there's one clip where she talks about Arsenal, there was the clip of Anne Hathaway saying that she loves Trossard.
I seen that.
And that went crazy. Like
with the numbers, they were like, they were talking on Twitter. They were making memes of her like analyzing all the players and stuff and putting quotes of it.
Bro,
they had me dead.
Imagine Taylor Swift.
And I think if Taylor Swift got into footy, oh my God, that would change the culture for sure.
I mean, the World Cup's coming up in 2 years. That'd be a smart move, Taylor.
For
Biggest
sure.
sport in the world.
She needs to tap in. Give us the rundown on meeting R9.
Oh my God, yes. I met R9. Jeez. So I was in Qatar, 2022 World Cup. I was there. And I got invited to go to a paddle tournament. I'm like, cool, I'll go there. I get there. R9's playing. Wenger's there. Anyone you can think of, Del Piero, Diego Forlan, Patrick Kluivert, Clarence Seedorf.
Just legends on legends.
Legends on legends on legends, bro. And bang, everyone's there. And I'm like, shit. I didn't get a picture of no one. But I was like, R9 is there.
You have to get that.
And I'm not going to lie, bro. I didn't grow up watching R9.
What?
I'm too young to. I started watching football towards the end of his career. So I'm like, this is R9 we're talking about. People see him as the greatest of all time in his position, especially if not player wise. So yeah, man, I just went up to him. I said, yo, bro, can I get a picture? He said, yeah, of course, bang. And then he was playing. I watched him play a little bit, and then I was like, I had a couple words. I was like, bro, we'll get him because he lost a couple matches.
Yeah.
Like, next time, bro, don't worry. I'm like, I'm beg friending him.
Begging it, yeah.
I'm begging it a little bit. You know that ones?
That's one of them ones where it's like a legend that you have to. People understand.
Bro, sometimes you gotta just be a beg, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was just like, listen, bro, R9, man, nice to meet you. You're a legend, blah, blah. Bang, done.
And obviously you've met with a lot of footballers and a lot of them, have been able to do some incredible content with you. But who do you think was the first footballer to genuinely show you support?
Oh, good question. I'm gonna say Trent because he actually came onto the Bait Squad channel. Like we filmed the video with him, I think it's like one of our most viewed videos ever. So much footballers, of course, they show support, which is amazing. Their schedules are crazy. During their downtime, they're young guys. They're gonna watch YouTube for entertainment, like content. So it's like where we want to be footballers like some of them want to be content creators or rappers or whatever, right? That's what they want. So footballers are human. Like they watch videos like us, they listen to music just like us, right? So yeah, of course, I'm aware a lot of footballers probably watch our content. If I see them in person, like they show love, it's amazing. But I feel like Trent like went above and beyond. Like Trent, we built a friendship with him. Got to know him, went out with him and all of that stuff. So yeah, I definitely say Trent. And this guy's like, come on, this guy's like the best in the world in his position.
I've seen him playing some pro clubs with some of y'all as well, right? Yeah, he be running it. He got a nice little squad, bro.
He's really about it. Like Trent's a really cool guy, and he's an even better player. So
I love that, man. And you spoke about going on a night out with Trent Alexander-Arnold. What's better, nights out with footballers or nights out with other fellow content creators?
I don't know, it's the same. Like, it's the same. To be fair, it's not really my thing. I don't really go out much.
I feel you.
Not at all, honestly. Maybe if I'm abroad, and I'm seeing friends, yeah, but not really in London now.
I like how you're saying this, and guess where we met? Out.
Yeah, but it was like, yeah, I'm in New York, why not? Like, it's fashion week, everyone's out.
And what do you think is the biggest challenge about being a creator? Obviously, there's so many, content creators in the UK space, but you guys have really just solidified yourselves and done things a lot different than what's typically seen in this space. So what do you think is the biggest challenge for you?
The biggest challenge I'd say is probably trying to stay consistent and also like consistently creating solid content, right? It's easy to just lose consistency because it's like I'm not the best with consistency, right? But also at the same time, like you're making content non-stop for years. There's no off times. There's no summer holiday. There's no work like I've got leave. There's none of that, There's no, like if anything, the summer holiday, the Christmas holiday is where we should be working more because our consumers are all at home. They want stuff to watch. And
also all the footballers are out of season as well, so you got to take advantage of those opportunities.
Exactly. So there's no time off. There's like, and I'm not complaining. This is the coolest job in the world. Like I love it. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying like there's difficulties, there's stresses that come with every job, and this is one of them, right? I can be in bed at 2 a.m. and I'm planning a video.
That's really how it is.
I could be watching over an edit at 5 a.m. I could be halfway across the world, but I got to be on my phone because I've got a message from the editor that's saying, "What do you think of this clip? Can you review this?" Or maybe I'm posting a clip on my socials. Like it's nonstop. Like it's great, but it is a bit of like a, it comes with the job.
It comes with the job.
And then also like always trying to be creative, always trying to think of something new, because so many content creators, you're competing with so many people. So there's a lot of factors involved, but at the end of the day, like that's not anyone's problem. Like they just want to see good content, and they don't need to know how much effort went behind that 10-minute video they watched. They don't need to know that took 3 weeks of planning, or that cost that much money just to create that video.
Listen, it's no joke
It's no joke. Like you're booking studios, you got big production teams. You're paying everyone out. Like there's a lot of money you're spending. There's a lot of time you're spending making it. There's a lot of, like 12 hours of footage comes down to like a 15-minute video. So there's so much work, but that's none of their problems. They just need to enjoy a 50-minute video, and then come back in a few days when you upload the next one.
Listen, the things we do for the people to just watch something while they're eating food at home, it's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes, for sure.
And it's free. That's the best part. You guys don't need to pay. Just
except for them YouTube
press subscribe,
ads.
please. That's the best you can do.
You got to support your creators, man. Support your creators. When they tell you to subscribe, watch the videos, actually do that. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to Sharky.
Only if you like it, though. I don't want you to subscribe if you don't like it. Like, that's just wasting us.
Yeah, that's a waste of time. Yeah, so how do you balance your life with content creation? Because it just seems like 24/7, you're on go, you're creating content. I know sometimes you're on the phone when some people are trying to speak with you and you're trying to edit and at the same time have conversations in real life. So how do you balance that?
That's a really good question, by the way. I mean, you just have to find a way. I guess, like, what you got to do, luckily, I really enjoy this. Like, I do very, like, much enjoy it. And everything I'm surrounded by, like, my friends work. My friends work for me. Like, they're my genuine friends. Like, the guy who's, like, my main editor, videographer, PA, assistant, he doesn't even have a job title. Like, he just does everything for me. I went to school with him. Like, so my personal life and my work life, they're so interlocked. They're all one. So like, if I'm gonna go on holiday, for example, I'm still gonna be on my phone. I'm still working. Like, I'm still making sure everything's fine. Because like I said, there's no time off. And I don't mind that. Like, I don't mind. I'm always on my phone anyways. I'm addicted to my phone. So it's like, okay, I'm messaging that guy, I'm messaging that brand, I'm speaking to that person. But if I'm on holiday, let's say I take a 7-day holiday, and I'm like in South Africa, I'm gonna work out for 2 of those days. Let me make some videos, and the other 5 days I want to relax. So, because at the end of the day, it's like I'm still making content. Like, I'll make content on that trip, and then I'll still enjoy the trip. So it's like, it's both. Like, I'll never really take a full holiday where I do nothing the whole time, and just, I can't. Because I see the opportunity. I'm like, I'm in South Africa. Imagine how cool it would be if my audience get to see like a sick vlog of me here.
Yeah,
I don't want to waste it. Like, I want to make something there as well. So it's like, I'm still working. I guess I try to balance in that way, you know.
Do you ever feel like you missed out on anything from being so successful?
Success is subjective. Like, I don't know. Like, for me, it's like, of course, like, I'm never going to deem
For me, I see
myself
success
as
is,
successful.
I see success in this case of you're doing something that you love every single day. You've seen this process, you've seen this journey. You've had friends and family come into this space and be successful with you as well. That's how I see it. Amazing. And that's probably how you see it as well. You value your friends. You're able to work with people that you love and genuinely care about. And not many people have the opportunity to do so. When you're in this space, obviously you miss out on a lot of things that a normal person would kind of see in real life. Maybe you get noticed in certain places and you don't have the same freedom that you used to. Yeah. So what are some things that you kind of feel like you missed out on from that success?
One thing that comes with the job, and is an amazing thing, is it's very public, right? You'll get recognized a lot. You know, people that watch your content or whatever, that's great, it's fine. But you do lose a bit of your privacy and stuff. So like, you know, that's one thing you miss out on. Sometimes I might not do certain things with friends or go to certain places because I don't want to ruin the experience for them. If my friends are like, oh, let's just go hang out. Let's go to the mall, or let's go. And it's a Saturday. I'm not going to go to we call it a shopping center. I'm not going to go to a shopping center on a weekend, in London especially.
You know,
because I know where it's going to be. Yeah. There's like so many teenagers, so many people, like, it's just going to ruin the experience of my friends. Like, we're not actually going to have like really nice time together. So, but that's fine. Like, you just readjust. Like, you can just, let's do dinner. Like, at like 9 p.m. Yeah. where like most of my consumers are chilling at home.
There, yeah.
Yeah, so it's fine. Like, you can work around it. Like, I'm not Michael Jackson. Like, I'm nowhere near the level of like, it's too crazy. It's fine. Honestly, it's fine.
Do you think it kind of affects relationships even? Like, let's say if you're dating a girl and it's so public, like, do you think it kind of affects the way that you know, go into relationships or even pursue relationships as well?
I'm guessing it would. Like, I've not really had that problem. Like, I'm not really public with that side of things. But of course, yeah, like it will. Like, if you're out in public with people and I don't know, anyone can just like. I remember one time I went on TikTok and I just saw a video and someone just filmed me from a bus and I was just crossing the street and they're like, "Oh my God, just saw Sharky." And I had like 500,000 views.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, people just film me walking
Sharky
around.
sightings.
So, yeah, but I'm saying, so imagine now I'm with
a girl now.
Yeah.
Ooh, the rumors finna start up, my boy. You finna be on. You finna be viral with that. Especially if she a baddie. At least they know you working with them.
Yeah.
Listen, we appreciate you for coming on Gold Studs Up. Rahimovic, Sharky, we out, brother.
my boy. Thank you for having me, man.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.